Hi, good morning. Today has been such a fucking morning. Obviously, I had class this morning at 8. That one I actually didn't fall asleep this time. So there's a win for me. Except so last night I was feeling a little bit sentimental, and I was like, I love my friends. There's this one girl who I absolutely adore. She's the first friend that I made, and we had plans to move in like whenever. Well, originally it was for the beginning of the year, but we all know how that turned out. I'm still at home. We were supposed to move into the summer, and of course, like people do at university, she made more friends. She basically did the hard part for me and made friends, because they help hang out in a friend group, and I have an automatic friend group now. Except one of the friends, it was supposed to be 3 of us moving in for the summer into like a little house. So I was feeling a little bit sentimental last night, and I was like, I'm really glad that I met you, and I'm really excited to move in with you because I want to not be here and I really want to meet you. One of my biggest fears right now is that like I'll go there and then none of them like me. So then this morning, right before class started, she said, oh yeah, by the way, the other friend who we're supposed to move in with wants to meet you before you can move in, which is fine, except parents don't want me going anywhere unless I have a place to move into. And if she wants to meet me before I move in, then it's a bit of an issue. And you're like, oh, why can't you just drive down? I can't drive. Physically and legally, I'm not supposed to drive. My friend thinks that that would get along. I hope so, obviously, because they all seem super nice and super fun and fresh, and I also really want to be friends with them. And I love her already, like the one that is scared to meet me or wants to meet me before I move in. Now I know I don't have a certainty that I'm going to be able to move in a place, but luckily, I just checked. I thought I missed the deadline for residency. It's actually today, so I can still apply for residency. I'll probably find a place just for the summer that's who's like looking for a roommate. Hopefully it works out. This morning I was kind of freaking out. I'm like, I'm not gonna have a place to go to. I'm not gonna have a place to go to. Oh my fucking god. But I hope it works. I mean, I understand wanting to meet someone before, but also I'm a little bit cheesed. I don't know how to explain it. I was like, if you don't trust me, she has no reason to trust me or not to trust me because she hasn't met me. But it was a little bit frustrating. Instead of actually paying attention to class, I was looking at how expensive things are. One-person apartments are like upwards of $1,000, and I can't afford that. I don't want to pay over like $900 for rent every single month. The more people, the cheaper the rent is, generally. I think it'll all work out, but that was just super stressful this morning. Oh, great seeing you. Don't know when I'll see you guys next. Probably Wednesday, because Wednesday I'm gonna beg my mother to take me out so that I can frame that painting that is now on my couch, because I want it on a wall. And I want a frame for it, and then I have other stuff to pick up. I said pick up. Hi, I'm gonna show you guys my physio for my back. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Remember how I was talking about trying to find a place? I have to find a place for myself because they don't want to create any more drama. I live for drama. I don't create it. It is what it is. I'm not gonna fight them about it. Although I am a little sad and I feel a little bit betrayed. I almost missed the deadline. The deadline is actually today, so I can still apply for resident. I'm just like confused. Like, we planned this. We're all before summer and it was all supposed to go smoothly for all 3 of us. They said that something happened in the friend group and they don't really want to talk about it. I'm not gonna push them any further, but now it's just stressful because now I have to find a place for myself. And let me tell you, this city ain't fucking cheap. So I'm super lucky because my parents are paying for like the first year
and then after that I'm gonna get a job. I don't have a job right now because I can't walk, but when I get a job I'll be able to save up. But thankfully my parents are willing to pay for my first year of residency, and that also means I get to save a year's worth of residency because I was stuck here for a year. I'm kind of cheesed, if I'm being honest. I'm a little bit cheesed. I don't want to be nosy. I am curious to know what happened as to why they didn't want to create any more drama and they didn't want me to move in with them because they didn't want to create more drama. I'm really upset though, but like, I get it from their point. I do, I get it, but like also creating more drama. We aren't in high school anymore. What drama could be so bad that one of my friends, who I'm already very close with, doesn't want me to move in with her and her other friend? Hopefully they like me in person when I get to finally see them in the summer. I can't focus on English and I was stressed about having to find this and like waiting to hear what her friend said and like whatever, and it's still up in the air, so at least I didn't miss the deadline for residence, I guess. That's a plus. So I'm still looking at places because hopefully my friend likes me enough and maybe I can move in with them, or like I make other friends and I can move in with them, or I get accepted into residence and then I can move into residence. I hope it works out because they do genuinely seem like nice people, and I hope it works out because it would suck that my first friend just does not, or just like the first friend I ever made at this university just does not work out. Which would suck, but you know, things just don't work out sometimes. That's my update. Slight change of plans. I am getting out of English for a bit by going to go get the picture framed right now. Okay, I just got back and I got my painting. Oh, isn't it cute? I like it a lot. It was super fucking expensive. So, I tried to make my blood work appointment because I finally remembered. And I don't think my GP sent it. So, whenever he phones again, I will have to ask him to send another referral. Yeah. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, so I just went for a walk. Because going up hills, like I said, works out your back muscles, and I find that being crippled on crutches is hard to actually get into your back muscles, which is why I went for a walk, because going up hills does that. So I'm gonna do a little bit more of an arm workout and a little bit of abs because I'm feeling a bit spicy, and then I'm gonna change my dressing, and I'm also gonna talk to the pairs because I found a place that I think could work for the summer. And then I'll talk to you guys about the place a bit more and about my friends because I have no one else to talk to. Okay, hi. Good afternoon. Finally, I found a place. I'm gonna do my makeup and yeah, so obviously, like one of the last times I talked to you guys, my friend basically bailed on me. The reason that she gave was because she wanted to avoid drama and reevaluate our friendship, because her friend, or I guess my friend, but more so her friend, talked to her for a little bit and then she left me on red. So friend wanted to meet me in person before I could move in with them. Obviously I can't drive right now, so getting there without having a place to move into is gonna be pretty difficult, especially now since I had to find a place by myself for myself because they just didn't want me. Avoiding drama is kind of like a weird reason to say that we don't want you anymore. I'm like, I would have gotten it if her friend like was uncomfortable meeting new people, but my friend said that, like, no, she's super outgoing and she loves meeting new people. And she's super, like, social. And, like, that doesn't make sense then. Like, I don't understand how me moving there can create drama. Honestly, I'm confused. And I feel like it could possibly affect our friendship. Like, I don't want to hold it against them, but also it's one of the dumbest fucking reasons I've ever heard. They may as well just said that, like, hey, just me and her want a good place. Like, I would have been less offended by that than, like, oh, we don't want to start drama. Like, they're insinuating that I'm gonna start drama. But my biggest fear was kind of happening. My biggest fear was that I was gonna get there and then I was gonna be like an outsider to an already established friend group. And now, basically, since they basically said we don't want to create drama, you have to find a place for yourself, fuck you, I'm like, I'm an outsider now. That's what I feel like. I feel like they, maybe not my friend, but like my friend's friend, the one that wanted to meet me, could be maybe intimidated by me in like the sense where I'm a new person coming into their friend group. Because again, like I said, some drama happened, but they don't want to talk about it with me. I'm not gonna push it, but like, you know, we aren't in high school anymore. I'm sure whatever it was, the friend group could work it out. I'm sure whatever it was, like, it seems like high school pettiness to me. And I hope that it works out, obviously, but I think where I'm at right now is I don't know if I want to move in with them because of this. Like, even like if we work out and like best of friends, I don't think that's gonna be an option for me, because I don't think I want to anymore. I'm really confused and honestly really hurt, but like I thought that we were closer than this. At a place for myself. I'm renting a room in a place with 2 other people, and like they have no problem having a stranger in there. And like, it's not even where I'm a stranger, like she knew me. This place is actually pretty cheap. Like I said, I'm actually super lucky where my parents want to help me out for like for the first year I'm gone. I'm handling the damage deposit, and then they're gonna help me out with the rent, which I really appreciate and is super nice and kind of them. If you're interested in like watching me move, you're more than welcome to stay and watch. I think I'm gonna kind of record it anyways, because like I said in the last video, I think it might be something that's nice to look back on. It works out because I really like the place. It's really nice, and the girl is a swimmer like I am, or was a swimmer. I don't know if she's still a swimmer. I'm really excited. It seems like a really nice place, and she seems like really sweet. I don't know who the other roommate is, if it's another girl or maybe her boyfriend. And then I've been reaching out to some people that I've already talked to see if we could meet up in the summer. One of them, she's moving away for the summer. But I do have other friends, just in case that like whole debacle about with my friend and her friend moving in together, and like me also moving in with them, in case that kind of like ruins things. I kind of need other friends, or like I want more friends, because I don't know, it's the time to like find yourself. Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident in who I am, and I don't hate myself most of the time. I'm having trouble with myself right now because I'm losing a lot of the muscle and all the work that I put in for years. I'm losing all of that, and I'm kind of having a hard time just like dealing with that, because it's gone. I'm gonna have to start all over. Not even just all over, like I'm starting from like the very beginning. Like my leg is half the size of my other leg, and I definitely like lost my abs. The only thing that really stayed are my arms because of the fucking crutches. I'm so scared. This Friday marks 2 weeks until the actual appointment with Dr. Viscontis, so I'm just over 2 weeks out to hearing my fate, you know, if I can start walking and, you know, starting the actual like rehab where I start to rebuild all the muscle I lost. And hopefully I get to take the brace off, or I get to take the lock off the brace so that I can walk with the brace, because I really want this chiro to look at my back without the brace so that I can get properly assessed, because I'm really kind of helpless with this stupid brace on. I also just want the brace off because it's making my bed stink, because I sweat and there's little foam pads, and since they're foam, it just soaks up all the sweat, so it kind of smells. I think I spent like way too long trying to do mascara, but I'm not really inclined to care at the moment. I'm just excited to get out. Of course, I'm gonna be sad when I leave my like 2 friends I have here. I'm gonna miss Jared a lot. I leave next week, and we're on the island and staying with my brother. And I also might get to meet up with one of my friends who I haven't seen in a couple years, because she moved here. I went to school for a year, and it was like when I was in grade 10, and then she moved, and like we've kept in touch, but she's on the island and I miss her, and I really want to see her. Of course, social distancing, masks on. It would be nice to see her in person and hear her voice in person, because she's a lovely, lovely girl. I just want to see her again because I miss her. And tonight, because I don't know if I joined or like what I did. There's a sex positivity club, and tonight they're having a meeting about BDSM. I just think it would be kind of fun to go and give me something to do, because all I do is sit in my fucking room. I don't know, I did not record it, but some of the scabs fell off of like my knee. No. Well, yes, but on the incision, some of the scabs like fell off, so now it's looking more like an actual scar, just like on the ends, like the end above the bone, and then right at the start of the incision, or actually I don't know which way they started the incision, but like, you know what I mean. That's kind of where like the bigger scabs are. I don't want to touch the big scabs because they're big, and if they wanted to fall off, they would. So here is now the finished look. Thank you. I'll see you guys next. So I have a meeting with her Friday morning, and I'm gonna look at the place, and she's probably gonna get a feel for my characters. Anyways, looking at my knee, the scar tissue is really, really visible. I've had this scar literally for ages, like for 10 years. It's really visible, probably because of how small my leg is now. So if you have scars, or like existing scars, you're probably gonna get more visible. So yeah, I guess I will let you guys know how the meeting goes on Friday. Writing is so hard. I can't write. I don't know how someone could willingly do this as their major. I don't have a way with words. I can't write. My mind is blank. Sentences, my sentences just look so ugly. I have no language creativity. I want to go back to bed. Good afternoon, besties. I feel like I've been hit by a bus. So, unfortunately, we will have to wait until Monday. She had car troubles, and we had to end up rescheduling the meeting. But last night I was FaceTiming my friend. It wasn't a bad talk, like it was good, it was fun. And during that 3 hours, she'd mentioned how her and her friend had put in an offer to a place with 3 bedrooms. And there's only 2 of them. And rent would be like $2,400 a month. So for 3 people, that's $800, but for 2, that's $1,200. 2 people is pushing it a little far. My friend tells me that she was thinking of inviting her brother to live with them during the summer. Her brother is 16. And I asked, is he gonna be paying for rent? And she said, well, my mom would give us money for groceries. So I don't know if he would be paying rent or her parents would be paying the rent for him, or if her and her friend have to split it between the two of them and then they just get free groceries. Either way, personally, I don't see free food making up for $1,200 a month for 4 months. That could just be because I'm a little bit salty. Like a little, yeah. And then I was like, okay. So like, what about the fall then? Like, I can help us look for a place for the fall. And she said how her and her friend had tried looking for places with 4 bedrooms and how there probably wouldn't be anything for the fall and with 4 bedrooms, and how it was just super hard and difficult to find a place with 4 bedrooms. She said that the lease is that they're hoping to get it for a year. And once the summer over, the 3rd bedroom is gonna go to another person in their friend group. So, in other words, so she basically was like, fuck you, and you're on your own. Then I have another friend who's in the friend group. He's also on my side. He thinks this is all really dumb. So I was talking to him about it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, if they don't want to move in with me, they can tell me. It's better than whatever the fuck this is. He was like, I genuinely don't know. It's really dumb, and they're acting like high school girls. He said it. I didn't. Said that because they were all in like a big friend group. So whenever they were talking about making plans to move in together, like at first it was like a whole big group thing. And I was under the impression that I would be included because my friend, when we would talk, I'd be like, oh, this place has like however many bedrooms, like 6 or 4 or whatever. And she's like, oh yeah, that's a nice place. I just assumed, wrongfully so, that I'd be included in all of these plans because she would always be like, everyone's excited to meet you. Like you're gonna get along with everyone. It'll be great and it'll be a fun time. Except when I was talking to my guy friend last night, he was like, yeah, you weren't included in any of the plans. Like they never talked about you when talking about houses. So, from the very beginning, I was not included in anything. Well, I sat here on my pretty ass. It is kind of cute. It's a little lopsided right now. A little bit lopsided. And I looked at houses for all of us, but that was a waste of time. Basically, is I'm in the market for new friends. If you, my friend, you know who you are, happen to be watching, which I know you're not, but if you just so happen to watch, what the fuck? Like, I'm really confused. If you didn't want me there, you could have just told me, because this is, you're acting like a child. Like, you guys are both acting like children, and it's ridiculous. Like, I wanted things to work out, and maybe they still can. I'm just not gonna live with them. And, you know, I'm gonna start reaching out to more people who I think are gonna be staying there over the summer so that I can start building new relationships with different people in different friend groups, so I can be introduced to their friend groups and expand my little bubble to people who don't act like children. I'm trying not to be mean or like mad, but it's also, what did you expect? Or what did they? I guess not you, because you guys did nothing. I didn't even do anything. I just sat there. Well, here. This is a ridiculous amount of drama for someone who's never stepped foot onto that campus. So who knows? Maybe it can be salvaged. I think that the other girl doesn't like me. That's just what I think. It could be wrong. Could be wrong. I might have to show them what they're missing because I'm obviously amazing. I don't understand what I did or didn't do. I'm really disappointed. And now I have to write English, so I'm about to get even more disappointed. What do you guys think about this? A lot of people are on my side. They all think it's really kind of weird. I don't want high school drama in university. I guess next week you'll find out whether I get the house, whether or not I get the room. That's probably gonna be it for this video because this weekend I just have school. I know these videos are probably boring. Trust me, I'm probably just as bored as you are because this is my life. And I'm sitting in my room all day. But if you're watching, thank you. Makes me feel a bit less crazy because it's like I have someone to talk to, even if it is a piece of metal. And I'll see you guys next week. And I really hope that I get the room because the room is super cute and the house is really cute. And the girl that I'd be renting from, I don't know if she'd be considered a roomie or my landlord. Either way, she's also a swimmer. Thank you so much for watching, if you're watching. And I leave next week, so next week, well, I leave next Friday, so it's really kind of gonna be like something like this next week, but the week after next week is gonna be really fun and exciting because I might be able to start rehab, and I know that's what everyone's waiting for. It's what I'm waiting for. You get to see if the tendon has actually been put back in place and is actually fun and fresh because I can't bend my neck. Like, what? Because I can't bend my leg and I don't know if it's actually been fixed. So I guess today's Friday, so I find out in exactly 2 weeks. And I get a tattoo in 2 weeks, so that's fun. I have to stop talking. Okay, bye.